in my pace. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Cube-bone stallion with the lip. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find it at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Well, according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, he's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 62 2 yards.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out, and they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
We'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, Brady. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. A huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Brady now to throw.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He finds Watson. It's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Packers have taken the lead.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
Hey, 66, 72.
Throwing again on second down. Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Brady finding Godwin there for Buccaneer first.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Brady to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 2nd and 10.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, check it. Hey, Alabama.
Back to throw again.
A pass underneath for Fournette. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Brady again. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A gain of 32 that time. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Rodgers.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with his second touchdown here in this first half. Extra point try now for Succo. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. First down, Rodgers. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, that hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Able to find Lazard. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
A gain of 43 yards. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
You block over here. Now, you got to put it.
First down carry by Jones. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bucs 19-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Levante David.
And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, made some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Throwing on first down is Brady. This is caught by Evans. The 20.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw is Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. And he's brought down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady.
And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point put through by Suckup. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Jamel Dean.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly add their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep it.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady,
and the Bucs are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Buccaneers 36, Packers 14.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Taken from about the 12.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A three-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no three-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Sean Murphy.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the option, I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the Porsche. Follow the core and the back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who was involved. Don't let me do it, cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no more. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard it was missing me while I was gone. I smell the victory back up on top, and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather this storm. Can't let them get to me, no weapon form should prosper. Be all over my roster. I got options, I keep it right on the dresser next to the Oscar. Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my closet, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body. Made it to the top, ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me, huh? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend, best revenge. I just came back for the win. A lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge.
Better, petty don't matter. Far as the teller, I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been in prison. No boy remorse, no cases pinned. I got the roller flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking? Talking that funky, it's about my face. Wearing that monkey. Not that might give you life advice. Get some money.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We go from Las Vegas. Taken at the 15, a short kick. To the air right away is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Finding space at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From midfield, here's Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had the feeling they would come back and try it on 4th down.
It's caught, and it's 8-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taken from about the 12.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one into the hands of Watkins downfield. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Rodgers now to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. That's Akeem Hicks, the towering NFL vet, coming in for the sack. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. The kick by Crosby is good, and they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So we had the touchdown and 2-point conversion to start the game. At least they're able to come back and get 3 on the board for their opening drive.
Yeah, and most coaches will always say, just give me something on the opening drive. Anything you can put up on the board, you feel better about things. And in this case, I like the fact that they resisted the urge to try and match them big, because just get the points on the board. You're okay, even though they put 8 on you to begin with.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll check this one off to Fournette. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Evans has it left side. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter in the books. 8-3, our score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 56. Cover.
Now Brady again. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On first down, Brady. This one taken in by Otten. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. He completes it to Evans. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Again, it's Brady. Wide open receiver complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. To throw, it's Brady. The quick slant caught, and in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otten from 6 yards away as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succo, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. first and 10. Here's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. 20. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 61 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Crosby with the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To throw on second and 10. Brady airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 76 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back in.
He's got a man. Complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On play action, it's Brady. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Hey, Alabama.
Shotgun now for Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Brady. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass in the game for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he's got Rome. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Crosby connects on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. Their own
20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. Packer pressure, and down he goes. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taken from about the 12.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance traveled or the accuracy involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, when you're trying to hit a guy in stride that far downfield, there's nothing easy about it, but he sure made it look easy there.
Yeah, and the next-gen stats showing that at an even 57 yards through the air.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's got some space here.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 looking for the one line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Looking for Christian Watson that time.
And now it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in the stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Touchdown, Packers! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers. And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Rodgers will throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. A third quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You've got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady, and the Bucs have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Rodgers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw for it on 4th. Able to find Lazard. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So a moment to catch our collective breath. First down, Rodgers. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Rodgers to throw once more. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And some room to work. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
16 more yards.
1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. And again, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. He completes it to Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Brady now on 1st down.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Again, it's Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Throwing now is Brady. There he is again, another catch for Julio Jones. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 50 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To throw, it's Brady.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Brady again. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Cade Otton.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Buccaneers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Suck up for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Taken from about the 12.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Finding Watkins, and he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Under pressure, they got him again. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on third and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's fourth and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Gotta have this one. And that is incomplete.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible.